Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
This episode is brought to you by Happiest CBD. Everyone's heard about CBD these days, right? Seems like everything contains CBD. CBD oils, CBD gummies, CBD rubs, CBD dog treats. I even found CBD suppositories. I used to be addicted to those, but I put that behind me.
You may find yourself asking, what is CBD? Well, CBD is all natural ingredients taken from the hemp plant. Contrary to some beliefs, CBD does not cause any euphoria or intoxication. In fact, CBD is believed to have many health benefits from physical pain, inflammation, anxiety, and sleep. The list goes on and on.
But with so many CBD companies out there, it's hard to trust the good from the bad. But fear not, your friends at the other side of the Beehive are proud to partner up with Happiest CBD. Happiest CBD is the #1 place to go for premium CBD that won't break the bank. Their broad spectrum CBD oil is made from simple, sourced from more local, organic farms, and rigorously tested to provide the highest quality products on the market. Happiest CBD contains no THC, which means their products are completely work safe.
Happiest CBD has something for everyone, including broad spectrum CBD drops, roll-on CBD freeze, and CBD sleep aid. Head on over to happiestmed.com, that is HEPIUSMED.com, to pick up your premium CBD products today.
Happiestmed.com. Tell them the boys from the other side of the Beehive sent you.
Road.
Yeah.
I got Brian bought some DCs.
Some DC shoes or the batteries?
DCs.
Oh, yeah, some DCs.
he's like checking your shoes.
DC's made good shoes, man. Rob Deerdick.
Is that who it is? That's his brand?
No, he was like one of their big ambassadors for a long time. I don't think he's there anymore, though.
You know who should start doing shoes now that everybody's fucking doing shoes? Travis Barker.
Ah, yeah.
You know he owns, what is it? Fabulous?
Famous. Stars and Stripes, is that what it is? Famous something.
It's Famous, yeah. He owns that shit. Dude, he's dating Kourtney Kardashian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Poor bastard.
He's
going to get wrapped into that whole thing.
No, but well.
So, new one for Celebrity Death Pool. Travis Barker.
Yo, Tiger Woods.
Yes.
Well, he's
Woods,
fine, right?
man.
He just fucked up his leg.
Okay. Yeah, but he's had quite a few. He had a compound fucking
He needs to stop driving
breaks.
cars because that's like the third car accident he's been in that's like
Really?
major. Yeah.
No. Well, I mean, one of them, didn't the old lady come out and fucking smash his window?
That was his ex-wife.
Yeah, I think she found out that he was sleeping with everybody on the East Coast at some point. And, yeah.
Shitty driver. Must be the Asian in him, I guess. Oh, you left it out there, for God's sake.
I still gotta. I haven't watched that documentary.
Which one?
There's one about Tiger Woods.
Oh.
Tiger Wood or Wood? It's Tiger Woods.
It's Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
Oh.
Dude, went back to work. Feels good to go back to work.
Oh, so you put in a full week, huh?
I put a full week.
Welcome to the workforce.
We're going to. We're gonna have to talk about next week's episode. But anyway, I forgot 3 things that if you think about it, it's like, well, that can't be that bad, but it was horrible. One of them, I forgot. First of all, I forgot my coffee cup, my Yeti, the big fucker.
No.
Shout out, I guess. And so I had to get like the plastic ones that they sell you at the gas station.
Yeah.
That turns your fucking coffee into cold coffee in like 15 minutes.
Right. Let me ask you this though, before you go any farther. Did you wash it before you got it, or did you just buy it and pour coffee in it? The plastic one.
No. The foam ones. The ones that
I thought you bought
ones.
like a plastic
No,
one.
disposable ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
yeah, those are shit.
yeah. And so I forgot my cup.
I think if you pour beer into those, they make beer warm and coffee cold,
What the
right?
fuck,
Right?
man? That cup is like, I'm putting everything room temperature, motherfuckers. Like, I'm not going anywhere above my fucking pay grade.
So coffee cup, that's a big one.
Coffee cup, that's a big one. Also, I forgot my belt.
Oh,
The whole entire week, dude. I'm just pulling my pants, telling all these guys, no, I lost weight. Yeah, you fat ass. Like, there's no way you lost weight.
You
dude,
didn't tie anything around it like a rope?
No, so one of the guys said, why don't you grab a zip tie and just put it on 2 belt loops. Just to tie it up, and then obviously your shirt's gonna go on top of it, or your hoodie, or my bra, and at the end of the day, you just cut it.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, but then it's like one zip tie every fucking day,
and one probably doesn't do it.
The third thing I forgot, and this is the worst one, I forgot to take with me a pair of shorts. Now you're wondering, why is that a big of a deal? Because I'm wearing the jeans that I go to work, and it has obviously my biker chain. It has my fucking keychain that looks like a fucking...
Oh, yeah, the janitor
keys.
Yeah, right.
Plus, I have my phone or my keys or whatever. So, it's heavy pants. And when I'm laying in bed, and it's ready, like we're basically done for the night, and I'm like, I gotta go piss.
Yeah.
I gotta put my heavy-duty pants on.
Can't just go in your underwear?
With all the noise of my keys.
You can't just walk around in your underwear?
You're rooming with a bunch of other people.
Well, two more guys.
Yeah, but dudes, they don't care if you're in your boxers,
Why have they saw my
right?
chub, dude? Why have they? No, it's not that I don't care if they see it. It's like, why have they make fun of me because it's small?
That's cold.
It should be dark, right? Shouldn't matter, right?
Looking at somebody else's package, anyways.
I get you though.
What if they go, dude? What the hell? You gay? Or like I just get mad at them. Fucking looking at me, dude. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I mean?
I get you.
My eyes are over here.
Another thing is like, think about this. If I go shower, I'm wearing jeans to the shower.
So how many pairs of pants do you take with you?
No, I took 3 pairs of jeans. One of them is the ones that I drive with, so not specifically to work. Right. But I'm saying like so I'm wearing my regular clothes, then I walk in the house, I have dinner, then I go to my room, take half of my shit off, and then go with my pants to go shower. So I put my new underwear on, and then my same pants with the wallet, the keys, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that shit's not sewn into your pants. Take your fucking wallet off and take your keys off, bud.
Dude. I do pants on. It's got the keys, the chapstick, the condoms.
Yeah, but you move them from pants to pants, right?
When I'm done with the pants, yeah.
Oh, so
I only wear one pair a week, dude. I'm not a savage like that.
I got you.
But
I got you.
Such a pain in the ass. Belt was my biggest thing.
Yeah, the belt would piss me off.
Belt was like, ooh. And I was like this close because my friend Cody Watkins, shout out to Cody. He used to put like, remember how those the pipes have like a little tiny yellow rope around it so they don't hit each other. Mm-hmm. He used to grab them and tie them up together and make himself a belt.
I was thinking,
but the nylons from Morgan, so you know it's all right.
Yeah, well there you go. They sell those at the gas station probably. Different sizes of fucking yellow rope.
Yeah, me, I'm like, I'd rather just pull them. And dude, I'm like operating, and then my pants are like by my butt cheeks.
Did you have any of the nylon fucking toes? Like when you lift the pipe up, you're supposed to tie the nylon to the pipe so you can control it.
Oh, the tack lines?
I've used that before.
Really?
Yeah, I've tied those around me before.
I didn't think about that.
No.
Everybody came to the house on Wednesday. They had your boy. Oh, by the way, are you on a diet still?
I'm eating okay. I'm not meal prepping like I was because it was too expensive.
Yeah.
But I'm still... okay, I'm drinking beer on the weekdays again. Yeah, so I'm not drinking as much,
Yeah.
but we are definitely still eating healthy. So I'm seeing a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a little bit.
There it is.
Yeah.
So the guys showed up and they're like, well, now we do card because they play cards. Now we do it here. I said, all right, that's fine. And they come in. There's 7 fucking guys playing cards. There's 2 guys playing pool, and I'm over there with my jeans and my keys and my my wallet.
No shirt on, but I
like-
got my jeans on. Right?
Everybody's like tennis shoes on and shit, and I'm just like my steel toes. I'm just kidding. But yeah, dude, it was. Then at they play until like late at night.
Way
So the
too
next-
late for you, huh?
So the next morning they're like, hey, do did we keep you awake? I'm like, fuck no.
Really?
Yeah.
You can sleep through that? The balls break in and...
Yeah.
So you have a pool table? Where you
Yeah,
staying?
so I went there on Monday and I see this pool table and I'm like, what the fuck? And one of the guys says, dude, it was such a pain in the ass to get it in here. He goes, try to lift it. Try to lift one in.
Is it a full size?
Solid wood, yeah.
Wow.
It is solid wood.
So did one of the guys that you work with bring it to this place?
No. So they had it downstairs and they were going to get rid of it.
Okay, yeah.
And because of the guy that made the connection of us staying there, he said, well, let's just bring it upstairs. Because we have like this big TV room, but it's like right in the middle where all the rooms are. And it's a big open space. So when I got there, they already had it all set up. I'm like, all right, let's play.
I'm kind of upset that I haven't seen a new room tour of your new digs on Instagram.
My new what?
Your new, you know how you did a tour of your motel room?
The closet you were in before. Now you're actually in real living quarters.
I'm never alone now. You know, and what are these guys gonna think? You know, like on Wednesday, you and I were texting because the Jazz won. Shout out to the Jazz. I swear it was poker night, and I'm like, oh, dude, the Jazz are playing. Nobody, dude.
Really?
Like, shut the fuck up, Mexican. I was like,
We're playing cards.
My bad. Yeah.
Billiards.
Nobody cared.
He's all, but it's the Lakers,
But
man.
it's the Lakers. They're like, okay.
Justin went kind of hard on LeBron there, buddy.
Yeah, well, fuck that guy.
Fuck LeBron.
Well, not him. Fuck Jimmy 2.0.
No, he took it like a champ, though. And I didn't mean to be out of line or anything, but I'm glad we can toss around like that. Because when they beat the Jazz in the finals or whatever, then he can dish it back to me, so whatever.
And there's nothing worse than you talking shit about the city you live in.
Right.
Like, if I was going to talk shit about the Jazz, like, who the fuck am I?
Right.
Go somewhere else, then do it.
How about the Jazz?
How about them Jazz?
They're playing right now.
Are they really?
They're playing right now
dude.
in Miami.
I was going to say, is that why traffic was so bad getting
Miami,
No, they're
shout
in
out to George.
Miami.
George, see, again,
Yeah.
George is all about Miami.
No.
What? They played him already, right?
3 times. They beat them twice. So if they sweep them this time, they sweep the series for the Heat. But how about the Jazz? 2 All-Stars again this year. Rudy and Donovan. And the coach is going to coach the All-Star team, the West All-Star team.
Oh, really?
First time since Frank Layden. I don't know if you know who Frank Layden is. Coach before Jerry Sloan.
Okay. See, I was going to ask that.
Yeah. So, but we're talking 80s. The last time a Jazz coach coached All-Star team.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. Dude, they're killing it. They're fucking killing it, dude.
Shout out to them. Come to the show.
And it's weird because I'll turn the TV on in the mornings and I watch the news because my office, I've got the TV in my office and I just turn the volume down, and as I'm working, I'll watch Sports Center. They still don't get fucking any respect, dude.
Really?
They're still just the Jazz to everybody. And they're always like, well, and I get it. They've choked every fucking time they've ever gone anywhere, but they're killing it, dude. They're breaking so many records this year. And
yeah, you told me about that 3-pointer, right?
They get no respect. No respect.
Why
they
is
have
that?
the best record right now for not only the best record in the NBA, but they hold the record for the most wins with double digits so far in a series, in a season. So they're killing it.
You told me that final score of the Lakers, and I was like, oh shit!
Like 26 points, I think.
You gotta win in the playoffs, though.
But it's so much fun now to watch.
Yeah.
We have a team. I mean, we get fucked because we don't have a football team like everybody else gets to do that. But we have a winning team, and the new owner, you got to give it up to the Millers or whatever. They've built it so far, but this new owner is doing some cool shit.
Oh, the guy that's like fucking
our
26
age,
years old or whatever.
billionaire.
I think he's younger than us.
Yeah, a billionaire.
Fuck him.
Dude.
Fucking loving it. So no, it's great, dude. I was way into it last year and again this year. But fucking I don't miss a game now. I love it.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Well, see, I was like, no, once I go home, I want to find out. I want to keep up with it. They're playing right now.
I'm recording it, so don't anybody say anything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't spoil it for me.
I won't watch because I feel like I jinxed them. So,
Well, thanks, Brian. Thanks for doing your part.
When I start watching, they start losing. So I'm like, yeah, I won't watch it.
Everybody thinks that, yeah. But if you're hardcore, you're like, oh, they don't win unless I'm watching. You know, it's just perspective, I guess, right?
Thanks for doing your part, though.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah, we appreciate it. So don't watch it.
What
Dude, don't watch.
What, dude? Are you playing still or no?
What, on Twitch?
Yeah.
So my computer took a dump on me, and
Oh.
computer nerd
Fuck, I can't.
in me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to build a new one.
Yeah.
Dude, it is impossible to find a GPU. Right
How about
a graphic card for a new computer that's decent?
Impossible.
Not,
why?
A lot of nerd shit, but the chips are really hard to find right now because it's supply and demand. Pretty much.
How about Brian texts me on Monday? He goes, "Hey buddy, how's work?" You know, because I haven't worked in so long. I poured out my heart to this guy. Dude. I'm like, "Oh, it's good, man. I just miss home. You know, every time I have to drive it." Nothing in response. Nothing.
Did I not? I thought I
Don't text me if you're not gonna be my friend. He's like, "Dude, how you doing?"
Well,
and then he just walks off. he throws his phone in his bed. I'm like, hopefully he's good.
You to do the guy thing. I'm good.
It's like, hopefully.
I didn't think I was gonna get a novel back. I mean,
I was like, oh, dude, every Sunday, dude, I get that feeling of I don't want to go.
It's time to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to go. I leaving all my friends, my family, my wife's dildo. I was like,
oh, the dildo's just fine without you, buddy.
yeah. Well, I don't want to take it there with the guys, but like, what the fuck? Then I have to.
That's what you put.
I have to explain.
That's what you put in your boxers, so you can walk out the door, and then they won't make fun of you.
Then I have to explain.
is that why I got that video earlier today that you didn't warn me about before I played it? And yeah.
Oh, the one with the lips.
Oh, dude, I shit you not. I seriously saw that on. I can't remember what page I saw it on. But I was like, no,
Lewis.
it's a different one that I followed.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it came out before that, but I saw that. I was like, she eating strawberries. What is she talking about? She stands up. I'm like, oh my god, fuck.
You're supposed to warn me. I could have, there could have been.
Why?
She had 2 packs of fucking bars, fucking hot dogs in that fucking.
Yeah, 2 bananas looking down.
Jesus Christ. There was a moose knuckle there.
Yeah, dude.
He was eating those shorts.
I wasn't when I heard it. I'm like, oh, my first reaction was like, is it really gonna like flare up like that? And I started looking. She stood up, and I go,
Of course.
you got me, Derek. Yo,
got
so
me.
what happened to Derek? He won, and you said you knocked him out. That other guy.
Did you not see the knockout? You didn't see it? Oh, dude. Just a fucking uppercut from hell.
Really?
Yeah, dude went in for it. And he had gone in for a couple of takedowns. Curtis Blades is a phenomenal wrestler. And these two have like been matched to fight for quite some time. And the game plan, obviously, for Curtis Blades was to get him down. Not saying Derek Lewis isn't horrible on the ground, but he's not the best.
Yeah.
And he went in for a takedown, and he just timed it perfect. Just an uppercut from fucking God's knows where, and just flatlined the dude.
I think I saw it. There's this thing that UFC does that when they put it on Facebook, like the next day or the day off, you don't exactly see the time when he gets knocked out.
Yeah.
So you get him like like exchanging.
That's how they get you.
blows and
That's
shit,
how
yeah.
they get you to buy the shit.
Yeah. So you see him like, doing some blows, like blowing each other.
I thought he killed a guy. I
Yeah.
thought he killed, and then the 2 afterwards, because Herb Dean didn't jump in time, just fucking laid it on him. He's like, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Dude, the meme about the fucking Black History Month.
Oh,
The
from Derek Lewis.
Oh my god, dude! He's like, I'm waiting for February or Black History Month to end so I can talk shit.
I'm the guy that talks shit about me.
He's so good, dude. And in the press conference at the end, he was like, I can tell you why, because he's from Houston,
Yeah.
Texas. He's like, I can tell you why it's freezing over there. It's because these hot balls been in Las Vegas this whole fucking couple of weeks. He's such a character.
He's one of the funnest fucking.
By far, the best Instagram in the UFC.
Yeah. I wonder where he gets all this shit though. That'll be cool to have one of his shirts. Because my balls was hot.
My balls was hot. Fucking
So
awesome,
funny.
dude. I love that
He
guy.
won this fight, and Joe Rogan went And because he won, and then he took his pants off, so he was in his boxers. And so they told him, you need to put your fucking shorts back on. So they put him back on, and Joe Rogan is interviewing him, and he goes, why'd you take your shorts off? And his reaction, so sweaty, he just finished fighting, and he goes, because my ball was hot. Like, and the whole entire stadium, my balls was hot, and then he became a shirt.
Joe Rogan lost it, dude. He was fucking like, what in the fuck did you
I
just
can
say?
understand.
I can understand, sir. Dude, he tied Vitor Belfort for most knockouts right now in the UFC ever. Vitor's OG, so it'd be interesting.
See, again, Vitor what?
Vitor Belfort.
Belfort. I don't know him, but if I see him, I go, I know that guy. Because I'm better with faces. I'm like, I know that guy.
Do you remember when Michael Bisping pulled his eye out on that podcast?
Yeah, but
that was because of Vitor Belfort.
Yeah.
on TRT, on all of the drugs. Yeah.
What is the next big fight, though?
That Izzy fight. He's gonna fight Jan Blachowicz.
Is that easy, like Israel?
Israel Adesanya. That's a good card. It's got what's the gal? Dude, I'm drawing such a fucking blank. It's the next UFC 159, I believe. Yeah. Amanda Nunes.
Oh yeah.
It's a good card. I think it's got 3 title fights on it. Just go to that second one right there. There you go. And then Aljamain Sterling. That's going to be a good fight right there.
What was the fight that
And Peter Yan?
that I was
Petro Yan.
What was that fight just before this one? You're like, I don't want that card. There was a girl fight, and the Mexican chick won. She was a little hottie.
That was the one where, dude, I can't even think right now. That was the last card with.
Justin, say no to drugs.
Yeah, right. I haven't done drugs. I'm drinking. I guess that put it right there. But Macy Barber against Alexa Grasso.
Yeah. That Mexican chick was. She was something else. She ended up winning. Yo, they were throwing some blows, dude. I was like, dude, fight. This chick, not the Latin chick, but the other one,
Macy Barber.
Every single time that you know how they show their highlights, she was just like boom, boom, boom. And I was like, dude, this chick is fucking.
She's a killer. She's 21.
And it was decision too.
Way young. Yeah, she got her ass beat.
Yeah.
But that third round, she went for broke. She knew she was behind. And for somebody to do that, to just go out and lay it all on the line, I don't care if I get knocked out, I'm going to try and win. Props to her. A lot of fighters don't do that. They kind of coast through that third round. So she's badass. Young. She's still got a lot of potential. She'll be badass one day. So
Speaking of Black History Month.
Yeah.
Dre's engaged.
Yeah, congratulations, Mr. Dre.
Congratulations, buddy. We're all happy for you. I will say this, and he knows it's coming. 27 minutes?
I couldn't watch the whole thing. Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah, I could. You know me, I get invested in this thing. But I will say though, I had it, so I was watching it. Because I was, they were welding pipes, so I'm holding the pipe and I'm watching it, and all of a sudden they want me to move. So all I did was I left the sound on, I put the phone on my hoodie, and I just keep hearing it. But I'm like, I thought you were just gonna propose. Now we're talking about, back in '82.
No, I laid it out. It was pretty smooth. Laid the story out and kind of
27 minutes though.
Yeah.
Imagine if she was on. Imagine if he was on his knee. I'm like, yo, babe, I gotta get up. I still got plenty to say, and I gotta get up.
He strapped knee pads on. She's all, you gonna propose or suck my dick?
Dude, can you imagine this girl is like, yo, can I sit down? Are you gonna finish anytime soon? Like, I've been standing. It's cold.
Sean, we gotta go cooking dinner here pretty soon. It's getting late. My stories are on.
Dude, she's so, are you gonna finish anytime soon? We got a babysitter.
Yeah.
We gotta go release her.
Where are the kids at this point, for God's sakes?
27 minutes, dude. I was like, are you gonna ask?
He posted a picture of his little girl. Adorable,
Yeah,
dude. Adorable. I'm like, That is not Dre's kid. That is not his kid. For God's sake.
Yo, I will.
After his mom.
I did tell him because he posted it, and it's his fiance that's holding her.
Yeah.
And you can see the rock, and I'm like, oh, look at Mama rocking that rock.
Oh.
But
That fucking
she
radio
was a
money
cute
must
girl.
be good, huh?
yeah, no shit.
God damn. I don't let my watch.
That's why he's a podfather.
I told my wife, don't watch that. Won't watch that. Don't get any
He went
ideas.
to Shenko, all right? So don't worry
Oh,
about
dude,
it.
it's so funny you
So
say
I
that.
went to Shane Code. They'll give anybody financing, right?
Dude, that is so funny. He said, oh, I did. He posted that photo. He says, I went to Shenko, and I said, is that the store located at
62.
72
72.
State Street is 7200 South, open weekdays till 8, Saturday till 5, closed Sundays. And I said online at Shenko.com. And he sent me a voicemail or a voice text, and he goes, dude, I just laughed my fucking ass off after I read that.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, 7182 South State Street.
It's only one, right?
No, they're all over
They're
the
all
place.
over.
Like, they're big in Colorado.
Yeah.
The only one here.
Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
the only
yeah,
one
yeah,
here.
yeah,
but
the only one here that I
big,
know of.
big in other places, though.
Right across what used to be.
You got a friend in the diamond business.
It's right across where Hooters used to be.
Ah, yes.
No more Hooters, dude, huh?
Yeah. But I mean,
Why is Hooters so... Is it just the titties?
that's what, because the food was dog shit.
Right?
The food was horrible.
But I mean, think about it. They have a full-on hotel and casino in Vegas.
Oh, they do. Is it still around?
Last time I went to see Mana, shout out to Mana, Alex. What's your birthday? Happy birthday.
I saw that.
Yo, he liked my...
Oh, he did?
No
Yeah.
way, for real? He liked your.
Well,
your
he
post?
posted... So I posted that on my story, but he posted a picture of just him standing there. And I have this thing on a few people that as soon as I have a notification on them. So as soon as they post something, I get it. And I said... in fact, go to Alex Gonzalez.
Not the Spanish actor.
That one right there, the first one. Go to his Instagram, you'll see me. I said he posted a photo of himself, and I said, "Dude, you're my biggest influence ever since I was a kid." And I was 14 years old. That one right there. Click on that one.
Which one?
Yeah, the first one. Look at me. You're my biggest drumming influence since I was 14 years old playing in church. And he's got one like. Who is it?
Can I tell?
Just go to the like.
Go to the like.
Yeah, report it.
Ah.
Yeah, his manager liked your quote.
You motherfucker.
Social media manager.
Yo, it was
liked your
just, you know
post.
what? You know what's funny you say that? I think it was this week. I got, you know how you get these memories on Facebook? And it was the memory when I said, dude, when I freaked the fuck out, I'm like, dude, my fucking idol just like my, and then there's this fucking guy saying,
Yeah,
like, well, I'm
yeah.
sure it's his manager, but I don't
I mean,
know.
is
I'm
it?
like, motherfucker, dude.
Hey, leave it to me to crush dreams. That's my nickname, the Dream
Justin saw my
Crusher.
balls and stepped on him as hard as he
Fuck
could.
yeah, man. Even if it was his tour manager.
I know, right?
That liked it.
Look at that vest. Who's this good-looking guy, that guy?
Dude, have you seen dude, dude. If I start talking about this guy, I will never fucking finish.
How old is
But
he?
look at his wife. Go to the black and white. So she used to be in
Soap opera, right?
no. She used to be a host in like what it would be MTV, but in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Like a channel like that.
Oh.
And they met when he was on tour, and so she used to interview them, and they've been together for like 30 years.
Wow.
3 daughters. One of them got to play in a concert with him.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations,
Oh, yeah,
man. I'm
dude.
proud of you.
52, dude.
I'm proud of you. That was a big challenge for you to post that and get a like.
Oh, I get so pumped, dude.
No, it's awesome.
Oh, damn. Okay, now not Brian. Now Justin has a boner.
No.
Nobody can see that.
No, shout out to Trevor Bradshaw. He follows the podcast.
Can we talk
Now
the
that's Star
podcast?
Hurt right there.
Oh, yeah.
And the fucking letter right there.
Can we talk about what's happening this weekend?
Yeah. Good local card happening. There's 7,000 fights on this card. They say the fights are going to start at 5:30. I think the main event is Sunday morning at 8 o'clock. That's what it's projected. So I sat down. I'm like, all these people. I'm like, is this the whole fucking organization or is this just the card? There's 20 something fights.
So you said that the guy that fought Eric's going to be there, right?
Yeah, he'll be
Is he
there.
the main? No.
No.
It's funny. It's funny we're talking about this because there was one of the guys that I work with. He, well, they were playing cards. They were talking about things that's happening this weekend. And that guy said, "Oh, I think there's fights going on this weekend at the Maverick Center." And he was just saying it to the other people, and I heard him. I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna be there." By the way,
Yeah, Willpower.
That's the guy, right?
Yeah, that's not the guy that.
This is not the guy that fought Eric.
No, no.
Oh no, that was Zach something. Huh?
Yeah.
Zach Porritt.
Callan, something like that. Go back to our anyway. No, it's good. Who's all going? I think me, the old lady's going with me. You, Dre,
The old lady with me.
Dre's wife, our boy.
Dalton's
Dalton's
be
coming.
my date. They asked Brian. Brian said no. Hey, you can just leave it there.
Yep.
You can just leave it there.
I'm sure everybody heard the sigh. Yeah, there you go. No, it's going to be fun, though. I'm excited. You know what I'm excited about? We're going to fights again.
Yeah.
We're going to fights
We're going
again.
docking.
Yeah, we are. We're going to go in the bathroom and dock like motherfuckers. We have a
Yo,
chain of dockers.
You know what we got to do? We got to blow up our fucking stories.
Oh, we will. Yeah, we will. Yeah, with everybody.
Yeah.
I was this morning watching the news. Our new governor took his mask off during the press conference, and he was like, "These things are going away.
Oh, for you?
July 4th, I'm going in a parade. I'm not wearing a mask. You all are not wearing a mask. We're putting these in the fireworks, and we're blowing them up." He says, "We're done with this."
Hell yeah.
Like, my man,
Hell
right there,
yeah.
dude. We're done. We're out of it. Have you seen the numbers? They're like just plummeting.
Obviously, I don't pay attention.
Yeah,
to that
they're
shit.
plummeting.
But you know, again, we have a friend that is all about not having him. I don't care. I don't care. Brian.
Yeah, Brian. Anybody that can't see, he just shut his mic off. So, shout out.
Yeah, I don't. Just whatever. It is what it is.
Yo, your boy is engaged. Not Dre.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers.
Mr. Aaron Rodgers.
Shailene Woodley?
And that's what I wanted to ask you. And I was like, I saw it. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Dude,
So I looked her up because a lot of these gals that you see, these guys get married to, like Instagram models,
yeah.
and I'm like, I don't fucking know. And then I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And not Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, well, now... yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
The one you were just on, all the way, next one over? Yes, that one right there. No, next one over. That one right there. I mean, come on. Now, how old is he?
He's 33, 34?
No way.
How old is
Really?
he? That's why we got...
Thank you.
Yo, I feel bad. I feel
he-
bad for burping. Meanwhile, you crop dusted us.
I did. Yeah, I did. 37. Okay.
Damn,
She's
he's
probably
young.
22, 23 maybe.
Who?
That chick that he's married to.
Yeah, how old is fuck, dude, good luck spelling that. Shailene Woodley.
Just keep talking. I'll work on
That's
this.
fine.
But
But you know who he was with before this? 29.
oh, she's a lot older than I thought she was.
You know who he was with before this? Danica Patrick.
Yes.
You know who he was with before this? And that's the one I went, yes, I approve. Olivia Munn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Olivia Munn is delicious. There you go, right there.
So he's making the rounds, huh?
You know, he's single, no kids. Look at that. See
What was
that?
the movie she was in with Kevin Hart?
You mean the movies? She was in. She was in the last.
She was in the Ice Cube joint with Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
She was there. She was in the. I think she was in the last Predator. She ended up being a superhero right here at the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, X-Men, huh?
Good friends with Whitney Cummings.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Whitney Cummings.
Whitney Cummings, dude.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Boy, that is fucking annoying.
I know. Every time I touch it, I'm like, God damn it, I forgot.
You should be a pro at Blueby. Spit on that fucker. It'd be good. You're gonna go see Whitney Cummings tonight, right?
That's right.
With the wife.
Waiting for my wife to
Nice.
text me. I'm on the way. And,
So, will you be a feminist after this?
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Right?
I'm gonna give me a bop shirt.
In rainbow lettering too.
Yeah, dude, I don't know who. I don't know if she's coming with that guy she does a podcast with.
Oh yeah,
Benton Ray.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Huh?
Joe Rogan
that'd be a good show, dude.
Rogan talks good shit about him.
Your
Then I think isn't Schultz next week?
yes, but
Or-
we're not going to that.
Yeah.
Yo,
You got
Dre
Mark
said-
Norman's?
Yeah, Mark Norman. I haven't got tickets yet. I'm getting ready to go on a vacation, so the funds are froze for right now. So I mean, just kind of bad time. In fact, Dre sent me a picture. He's like, "Oh my God, Russell Peters is coming,"
Yeah.
and I'm just like, "I can't,
I don't-
dude.
I don't-
It's the
I don't
dude.
know
I
him.
love Russell Peters, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
He came up with. He came out on Ginger,
Oh, whiskey ginger.
Whiskey Ginger, and Santino's coming. Remember
Yeah,
that?
Santino's coming, but it's a little bit later in the year. I think
yeah.
it's July-ish.
Yeah.
Something
So
like that.
Mark Norman was on a live with some guy that was trying to interview him. It was rough.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was like, "So, what made you start comedy?" And I'm like, "It's not something that you say." You know, like if you have Mark Norman here, it was more like, let's bust each other's balls. Right?
Right.
Who cares what you do?
Yeah, but do you think guys get pretty nervous? Like, I know I've got nervous interviewing, like when we did Keith Stubbs.
Yeah.
I got nervous as
Yeah.
fuck.
It's so, dude, it's so funny you say that because I was talking to Becca today, and she said that she has interviewed her friends that they go like they get, you know, they get nervous, and she was asking me like, I don't understand why, because they're my friends, I've known them for years, and as soon as I put a microphone in their mouth, they're afraid, they're scared.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what it is, but remember how we had I had that episode with Steven and Sean.
Oh, yeah.
And dude, we sat in this back when we had the table. We sat here and laughed for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Right as I stopped, they're like, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm like,
Right.
Are you fucking kidding me? So I don't know if it's because, like I told, what do you think it is? You think it's because now we're like, well, we're 108 episodes, and I'm like, and they're probably like, oh, I don't want to go fuck it up.
Well, it's just like riding a bike. I mean, you get better and better, just like doing anything. You
Yeah.
get more comfortable as you do it. But the first few episodes we have, rough, fucking rough. So, yeah, I mean, and there's still points where I go, oh, yeah. But if you don't do it, it's a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It's a little intimidating, to say the least, right?
when someone we have had a few people actually. Shout out to Quinn. He was like, "No, I'm starting from the bottom. I'm starting from number one." And we're like,
We don't recommend that.
I didn't even know Justin. I just walked by his house. He's like, "Hey, you want to do an ep?" Sure. But they're rough, dude. And
But
I guess that's why everybody is.
doing this, I moved into a management role where
Yeah.
I had to speak to a lot of people.
Oh, you got to
And
interview people, huh?
This has helped me with speaking in groups. I mean, when I go into what we call scheduling meetings, there's 40 people there on a weekly basis. So imagine running a full $1 million business in front of all these people. And this thing has helped me immensely. You know
And
what I mean?
Justin, as he leaves the podium, he goes, "Peace."
I do. I go, all right, that's the show for us. Shout out to our sponsors.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
So, but yeah, it's intimidating. It's got to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When we started, it was easy because, well, not that it wasn't easy, but we were just shooting the shit back
Yeah.
and forth. We were comfortable talking to each other, but when you bring in somebody else who hasn't done it,
Yeah.
you can feel that you can cut the air sometimes.
That's why podcasting with podcasters is like the best thing ever.
Yep.
They know their shit, you know.
Yep.
And like a good one is like you kind of have the feeling of the conversation's dying off, and then they're like, we're like, ha, 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 ha. And then boom, they hit you with something else, and I was like,
Yep.
that's what it
Yep.
is. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But yeah, I was just like, I think it's just the fact that they get, I mean, I guess nervous because they seen have you done it. Like imagine if you never done this, and then you get to be Becca's friends. Like, well, okay, so she's done videos on YouTube forever, makeup and all kinds of shit, and she did radio. And now she has 2 podcasts under her belt. And like, obviously you get there. If you've never done it before, you're like I don't want to fuck this up. You know?
Right.
Meanwhile, she's
Right.
like, just shooting the shit.
Right.
And plus, when you and I started, we have no clothes on.
No.
Because, you know,
It
we wanted to be free.
It was an icebreaker.
Yeah.
You know what? The video, I don't even, other than the lights to make sure everything's running,
Yeah.
I don't even
Yeah.
pay attention to the
I'm
video
usually
anymore.
just looking at you or him.
Yeah. So still just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
It's organic. Right?
Anyway. You know what I mean?
Yo, let me ask you this. Shake things up a little bit. Have you ever
What?
called in sick?
Once in my lifetime.
Just once.
And not be... I don't think I ever done it.
And not be sick.
Being sick, but I did it one time. I was working at that pizza joint when I met this guy right here.
So that's it. You've never had a big excuse to call in sick or just to not go to work.
I mean, when I hurt my back, but that was more like I'm in the hospital.
But you've never made up a bullshit excuse other than that one time. You just like,
I just went,
well.
hey, I'm sick, and they're like, okay, and then I was just watching TV. What you got?
So here in where's this from? Arizona, 19-year-old faked his own kidnapping just to get out of work, police say.
Damn, dude.
Arizona police say a 19-year-old man who claimed he had been kidnapped earlier this month went on to confess that he had made the whole story up just to get out of work.
Dude, the fact that you just did that, it just took me back. When we were just talking about doing the pot in your house, remember we used to do this a lot?
We used to do news
We used
reels.
to do news?
Yeah, and we used to. And every so often I'll pull one up, but
Yeah.
we probably ought to go back to that.
Fuck yeah.
When I see something funny that I think we can make a good conversation of. But during the initial interview, the law enforcement said that he had been a victim of kidnapping by 2 masked men. They'd struck him over the head at his house and left him unconscious.
Is his last name Smollett?
Yeah. So, but basically after the investigation, and I mean, he got the whole police department involved, he came out and said, I was just bullshitting it because I didn't want to go to work.
So what the hell company does he work for that their attendance policy is that?
You know what? He's probably said I'm sick, or his grandmother's died 7 times.
Yeah,
To the
yeah.
point where he's like, I'm out of excuses.
I'm out of grandmas.
Yeah, it's time to fucking make something. It's time to shake up the bottle a little bit here. So he's
Have
like,
you ever called in sick?
just when I'm sick. So
Yeah.
since I've been at company 2 on 4-year roll, I've never called in sick.
I could do a whole podcast because I manage people.
And I do
Yeah.
too. I
And
wish
I've done it for 7 years now. On some of the excuses I've heard of why they can't come into work, and then people talking about how they saw him in pictures on their Facebook at
Right.
noon that day.
social media's fucked.
I know.
Everybody lying to come in. You know what I hear the most of? And what do you do about this? My kid's sick. My kid's sick. I can't take him to the daycare, or I can't this or I can't that. And what do you say? You're like, well, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
They're your attendance points.
Yeah.
You use them the way you want to use them until they're no more, and then I fire you.
My kid's sick. You're fired.
I'm the kind of guy at work that has to take time off just so I can keep accruing time off because
Yeah.
I never take any.
I also hear the my grandfather or my grandmother's not doing well. We need to go see them. I'm like, your grandparents haven't been doing well for 4 years now. They're not dead.
How many grandparents do you have? Because I think you've told me that they've passed away at least 7 times.
If I ever say that, people be like, So you going to Mexico?
You going to Mexico there, bud? But I hear that one all the time. With COVID, it was I have a cough or I have a little bit of a fever. The law, not the law, but the policy is if you're sick or have a fever or anything,
the fuck
you
home.
do not come to work. And so we don't question it. But there was more sick people or sick call-ins last year than I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, we talked about this before. I've been a foreman. There's no way I can deal with that shit, dude. The things that I see my foreman deal with right now, just like people just saying something or just things not happening, I'm like, I would be freaking the fuck out right now.
And I think that time that Angel called in at that place that me and him worked at, I was his assistant manager. So fuck you, Angel.
And he's all that motherfucker.
I'm like, Brian's got it.
God damn it!
I'm like, Brian's
I don't even
got
know
it.
how to make a pizza.
I'm not feeling very good. You know, you put that fake fucking.
Oh, I hate those fucking people.
I'm
You know
not
who
feeling very
You
good.
know who the fuck did that to me one time, and it's so funny because now he works at the company that company one works for. Mm-hmm. Well, duh, I guess I just say Sean. When he was in my crew, when we were working together, he was in my crew. He called me about look. I did the fucking foreman thing for like 2 months. He probably called me twice, and he was like. You can do like one of those that you go like before you answer, they're like, and then obviously when you answer the phone, they're like, hey, you know what? I'm not feeling good. Like you're calling me. I'm already on the job site. You're not here. You're just barely calling me. One, but you know, it's my boy, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. But I'm like, whatever happened, because he was like, I'm just gonna take the day off. And I'm like, whatever happened to asking?
No, there's no asking.
Whatever happened to?
I'm not coming in.
Said
Is what
okay,
it says.
yeah.
Yeah. Just that you. So wait, you're telling me you're not coming in?
I used to have this guy that would call me, and literally I would be in the car with Jazz at the time, and then I was like, oh my god, he's calling, and he'd be like, oh, Brian, I'm not gonna be able to make it into work today. And I'm like, dude, really? Seriously? Are we really putting on that big of a fucking act for this situation? Like, fine, whatever.
Opens his doors. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
They're coming to get me.
But you know what's killed that though? Text messaging.
Yes.
Because they don't call anymore.
I don't even care.
They just text
Yeah, I
and
just
say,
tell-
"Hey, I'm not coming in. I'm not feeling
people
better."
text me. It doesn't matter why you're not coming. It's the same offense regardless. I don't care.
So from
Just text me.
new 2021, you text me, I'm calling you, and we're having the conversation on the phone.
I want to hear you, motherfucker.
Yeah, and I want to hear you give me that fake shit.
FaceTiming you right now.
And just so you know,
You better be at the hospital.
I'm recording that.
They put the earbuds in their nose and shit to make it look like they're in the hospital and shit.
And I'm going to make a collage on the other side of the Beehive of people. That'll be a weekly segment.
You just cover their eyes with something.
Yeah, for me, attendance is attendance. You either come or you don't, and it doesn't matter.
Oh, I come.
What the reason for not? It's still
Right.
it still counts the same, unless there's some government thing that allows you to not.
Right.
You know, there's some medical leave that allows you to, but it's the same offense. It
Well, the
doesn't
problem
really
is
matter.
it-
I don't really care.
It fucks everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it fucks the other crew, and now they're down a guy, and then we've got to figure this out, and it's just such an inconvenience, and people don't think about it. But I get it. If you're sick, you're sick. Don't come into work. If you have a legit excuse, so be it. But come on, man, who's getting kidnapped?
But if you got an eye problem and can't see yourself coming into work, I mean,
Dude, that's a good one. That's a good one.
what does it say?
I have an eye issue. I
have
can't
an
see
eye
myself
problem. I
coming
can't
into
see
work.
myself- I mean, I would rather people just call me and be real about it. Be like, hey,
I'm just not feeling it today,
hey,
buddy.
Brian, I ain't gonna be able to do it today, so I'm just gonna call and say, cool. I don't care.
I
All right,
say
enough
that.
of this boss shit because I don't know nothing about it.
All right.
I'm just a peon.
Yeah.
Speaking of pissing, put my dog down, dude.
What did it have to do with
Let's go back to
pissing?
the boss stuff, man.
Yeah.
Because I do want to mention that obviously it's been a week, you know, and I think it hasn't been as hard because I haven't been home. But I will say this once again: the wife, not the best person to do this with.
Not the best person to do
Not
this
the
with?
best person to do this with because she is there and it's her dog. So she's holding it and good old Ange is dealing with it the way he knows how. I'm in the corner, not saying anything. I'm just like, I know it's coming.
Yeah.
And the wife is so, do you want to hold her?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to pet her?
Yeah.
Come over here. I'm like, I'm good. Like, I'll do it when I'm ready. He's like, just come on. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
So let me ask you this, though, because the way things are, vets, you take your dog and they take the dog now. Were you allowed to go in? Oh, you were? Oh, that makes it so much
better be.
harder,
I
but so
would've
much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You better be, or we go blow that place up, man.
I tell
That's
you-
some bullshit.
I tell you what, it's fucked up though. When they put her down, and you obviously she's laying there and everything. The wife, like we're all crying, right? So the wife walked out. The stepdads walked out, and then I walk out, and I turn around to close the door. She's laying in the table like this, like looking at me. Dude, she's like, I'm like, can you just close your eyes?
Was she gone at that
Oh,
point?
she was going, yeah. But it's like, she looked at me.
Yeah, your
So-
post made me sad, man.
I felt for you, man. That's harder than anybody knows. In fact, I have a good friend I work with. 13 years he had a dog, and he just put out a collage of like when they first got the dog as a puppy.
Ooh.
And I mean, all these pictures, and this dog was always by his side. You know, a chocolate lab. He went hunting with this dog, everything with this dog, and he was just like, the dog's shitting all over the floor, can't even get up the stairs, but so alive still, but just can't function.
You're
It's
gonna
just
have
like,
dogs after these ones?
This is what I'm getting to.
Ooh.
So after all this, my dog, my boxer, she can't walk on her hind leg. She hasn't walked for about a week now.
Damn.
It's a boxer, notorious for hip problems.
problems.
That is just that's the way the cookie crumbles on this one. And so me and the wife have had the conversation. I'm like, she's only 7 years old, but a purebred boxer, that's kind of that's pushing the limits. So I'm
Dude,
fearing
I
it, dude.
didn't know you were gonna. Sorry,
I'm-
I thought we were just gonna basically like make fun of me, but I didn't know you were.
No,
going through that. we
we're-
talked about it, and you said that she's getting there. I didn't know it was that bad.
So we're gonna take her into the vet. We'll get her looked at and see. You know, I'm hoping it's just like a pinched nerve or anything because she's still
Yeah.
there. She just can't walk anymore, and it's sad because the dog's still alive, doesn't have any
yeah.
health problems. But if she can't walk, what do you do? Carry the dog everywhere now? What kind of life for a dog is that?
Yeah.
So, dude, right now that one's gonna kill me.
You also had her when she was a puppy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like
yeah,
both of them.
right from a puppy. That one and my oldest daughter. That's her dog.
Oh.
Being 10 years old, and she's never had to deal with the loss of an animal like
of an
this. So
animal.
this is gonna crush her.
This shit makes me sad. This is why I don't have animals, man.
So,
Like,
but me and the wife have talked. I'm like, we have one more. When this is done, she's
See?
like, well, I'm gonna get a. She wants a. What are they? Those
Saint Bernard.
No, she wants those French
Poodle?
bulldog,
Oh, French bulldog.
Frenchie, and I'm like, I think we're done with dogs for a
Oh,
little
dude, the
bit.
farting and the snoring.
I have a boxer, 2 boxers, and
Oh, yeah.
the snoring and the
remember that
farting
shit?
is unfucking real.
Our very first episode.
Yes,
Remember? Do you
ripped
remember that
ass.
shit?
You want to talk about crop dusting?
I saw right next. I'm sitting on in front of him, and Justin goes, "Oh, I think my dog farted," and I'm like, "It was me," and he goes, "Really?" I'm like, "No."
With her, it's not even like a shit smell. It's like rotten eggs.
yeah.
She just rips them, but
That's
yeah,
how.
dude,
That's how Jackson used to be.
and here we are. We're on the 18th. We leave town for 5 days. So grandma's going to come stay at the house with the kids and the dogs. And I'm tripping, man.
Yeah, but I also don't get how people put their dog down and then it goes right back up and get another.
Yeah, but it helps people heal, though. And
It helps
dogs are
people heal,
partners, man.
And obviously it helps the dog, especially if you adopt or whatever, whatever your choice is. But I just couldn't do it anymore. The wife is dying to have another Roddy, dying, and I'm like, just not there yet.
Yeah.
And then it's so funny because now we only have the only left, and he's just sitting there like I think he's getting blind. I mean, he's pretty blind, so he's just like.
What's going on?
Yo, there used to be 4 of us.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened?
He's getting nervous now. He's like,
every time they go for a ride, they never
they
came
never
back.
come back. What the fuck? He's like, here's the truck start. He's like, wait.
No wonder why you shit all over the house.
Yeah.
I'm not going outside with you, motherfucker. Bro, like, no, you put me in your car and I never come back.
Oh fuck.
I don't know. It's just too crazy, but
Dogs
yeah, it happened.
Dogs are great though. I'm sorry that happened, man. I feel for you, man. That sucks.
Like I said, it was rough on the. It was like I bought her for the wife. That's the dog that she used to have when she was younger, and so I bought her for her, and so but she was the one with. I mean, the wife has been the one with the balls on every single one of the put downs, but this was like, this is my dog and this is my.
Yeah.
All right.
It's sad when
anyway.
Angel changes his profile pictures
Meanwhile,
to a
that
dog.
goddamn pigeon is gonna live for 26 fucking years. Dude, it's so fucking annoying. I get with somebody on the phone. They're like, "What is that noise?" I'm like, oh, I'm like trying to scare her. So he goes behind the kitchen. Just fuck off.
Are you in Central Park, motherfucker? Oh shit. So when he goes, are you gonna change your profile picture to the pigeon too?
Too many,
Probably put the one
too
that-
many animals went down this weekend.
Yeah,
He who
Fucking
shall
Dre.
not be named.
yeah, Dre. No, I'll say it. He had to put his dog down this week too. I think he's was living with the pops, right?
Yeah. I think so. He's so weird because when I told him, "Oh, dude," I was like, "I just put my dog down today," and he's like, "Oh, I think we must have missed each other," and I'm like, "What does that mean?"
Maybe he went to the same vet.
No, but he lives in fucking Murray. Well, I guess it's his dad, but I'm like, but I asked him like, "Where do you go?" He was like, "Humane Society" or whatever, and I'm like, "Why would you even say that?" I live in the WV. Don't disrespect.
Arms of the
Dog's so
angel.
cold.
Fucking freezing. Don't
I
kill
hate
me.
those commercials, man. I can't even watch it. That's why I don't own animals, because
Yeah, but you're giving an animal a better life.
It's just-
That's to me, that's ignorant to say that I would never own a dog or anything. And it's heartbreaking. It absolutely is. But imagine a dog that doesn't have a home.
I can't go
That's
through
even worse.
I can't go through the heartbreak, man.
I think
lost too
one
much.
thing that makes me feel good is that you obviously because of here's the thing, if you go to Mexico and you see how 90% of these animals live, and then you come here and you see your fucking dog sleeping in your bed, you're like, you fucking spoiled rotten little
Spoiled
bitch.
motherfucker up.
So you like at the end, you're like, you know what, I did, and it's like a thing that they tell you, right, all the time. They're like, oh, you know, you gave her a good life, and I was like, you're goddamn right, I did.
Yeah.
And that makes you feel like, you know, I did something.
Yep.
I didn't have kids, and I had dogs.
Yeah, same thing.
I
dude.
have 4 at the
Same
time.
thing. I don't care what anybody says. Same thing.
Yeah. So they shit all over me and shit. That's fine. Whatever. You know.
All right, let's
kid.
let's turn this podcast up a little bit. Hey, B, I sent you a video
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. We get
to
that.
start out with. Little background on this. I saw this, and the first thing I thought of was Angel. You'll see why. So Pakistan has they have a war out there, right? They're dealing with the streets, so they have trained their police officers.
Train just derailed.
There's something going on over there. They have a task force
Okay.
downtown Pakistan, and this is how they deal with criminals. Go ahead and
Can people see this? B?
cue this up for us, there, B.
They can see it now.
Look at this. Here he comes.
That's dude, shut the fuck up. Are you serious? Dude, can you imagine you start shooting and roll back?
Watch him doing tricks. He's like, yeah, these are the obstacles we're gonna have to deal with. Freeze!
Oh, dude, check it out.
Watch this guy. He's a pro.
Is this for real?
Oh yes. So the people that are watching video, Pakistan police have hit the streets in rollerblades now. They have a task force of rollerblading cops. Look at this. Like, these look like ISIS videos, right?
Did they just start? Did they just take off? Like when they turn, they just fucking.
Like a high-speed chase, just grab onto the back of a motorcycle cop. Let's go.
What if you take off on a car? They're fucked.
Yeah, but they were very awkward on their feet, right?
The fucking parkour hardcore was like 0%, dude.
Gone.
Like one step, they go. Fucking show me something, dude.
They literally look like if the three of us got on fucking rollerblades right
It
now.
went out in the parking lot.
Like,
It's exactly what they would look like.
Grab the professional ones.
We should, huh?
We should all go grab rollerblades.
You know how to fucking skate?
I can rollerblade for a little while.
Fuck it.
Yo, I have.
For a little while. What does that mean?
I have a pair of rollerblades.
I do too.
Some really nice ones. When we played indoor hockey,
Oh, yeah.
I bought some really
You got them good
$300 or
ankles.
$400 rollerblades. Badass. I didn't get those at
Good ankles.
I didn't get those at Toys R Us.
We talk about roller skating a lot on Tuesdays on Flex's podcast, the Bounce Rock Roll Skate.
So he does this thing with eFlex where he's basically just playing videos of people skating back when the 2 and 2.
Skateboarding?
no, skate like
Roller skate.
roller skate,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Most
And,
of them are from like places like Atlanta, Houston.
Dude, this is like back in the
Chicago.
probably late 80s and shit. People are just fucking dude.
No,
the
this
thing,
is now. This is now.
Oh, is it
videos.
now?
Yes.
the things these people do, they're like dancing. There's this guy that's like going backwards and like spinning and shit. It's like, god damn, dude.
Do a little
doing
dance.
flips and splits.
Make a little
and,
love.
yeah.
Get down tonight.
We should all go get some roller skates
Maybe we
and then
should.
put it on the gram.
I have
Just for the gram.
We're all
I
having-
have rolled.
We all have insurance, right? Yeah, we're okay.
We talked about this earlier.
I got that oops insurance.
Yeah, there you go.
I just switched to Geico and saved money on my car insurance. So
There you go.
There you go. Well,
let's go.
it's probably not giving them any.
Let's
They're
go to
not
the roller
a, they're not a
skating
sponsor, though.
Sponsorship right
Thanks,
there.
OB.
Let's go to one of those roller skating rinks and
Is Hollywood Connection not a thing anymore?
no.
No.
It'd probably be classic skating in Salt Lake in Sandy.
Is that where you had? I'm not going that place.
Yes.
I'm not going to that place.
Okay. Well,
He celebrated his kid's birthday there. There was 300 fucking kids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and 10
Skating.
parents.
300 germs.
10 parents.
The smell of dirty feet fucking about knocks you over when you
Oh,
walk
dude,
in
the
that fucking
smell
place.
of this fucking
sweaty kids and
sweaty
fucking,
kids.
yeah, fuck, man.
I won't even
Yeah,
tell you how when I was a teenager and couldn't go into a club, how that was the spot.
It smells like sour breast milk in that fucking place.
I go in there and I'm like, vasectomy sounds good.
you get chose on the couple skate and stuff like that, and that used to be the spot.
Yo,
back in
I've
the
said
day.
this before on this podcast. I saw the Deftones at Classic Skating in Sandy.
Jesus.
One of the baddest fucking concerts I've ever been to. Snapcase and Glassjaw. That's going back right there.
There used to be a skating rink on 13th South over by where the tracks is.
Okay.
That used to be kind of a club and a skate rink on one side.
You fart again?
I saw
No.
I saw a whole bunch of hip hop artists there. Not good ones, one hit wonders.
Okay.
But at the time they were amazing.
Right, right.
Hurricane Chris and some of those guys that were like had the one song and that was it.
Right.
Dude, is you? Let me change completely subject here before I forget. Using the sanitizer, doesn't it dry your hands?
Oh, yes. I've used more.
Because I'm guessing you've been using it for a lot longer than we all have.
I use, but now that it's, because I would use it on a regular basis, but now everything I do, I follow it up with hand sanitizer.
But see, my thing started as in obviously doing construction. That's how I wash my hands to eat. Mm-hmm. Obviously, there's no sink, there's no nothing, so I just go, and it was easier for me. Then all of a sudden, COVID says, "Hey, I'm coming. By the way, just keep doing what you're doing." I'm like, "All right." But now it's like it seems like all my shit's like burning and peeling off and shit. You should see my dick, dude.
Oh, bet. I don't think you're supposed to wash your dick with hand sanitizer, though. No. That shit doesn't beat up very well, does it? Fuck.
Anyway, should we get out of here? How much time we have? I don't want to sound like Justin, but I want to get out of here.
What the fuck you talking about, Justin? Making me the fucking.
That's
Has your mic been off the whole time?
No,
Oh, I was gonna say. Well, this was a good conversation, huh?
I've had it on. I probably need to just turn it off when I'm back.
dude. We
drinking.
tell you, it's so funny because Brian is over there supposedly checking our sound, and his fucking headphones never touch his ears.
Right. That's what I always wonder about. I'm like, how do you know what we sound like?
There's a board right here that has your levels on it. I can visually see your level. Calm down.
I'm just fucking you, dude.
Chill out. I got this.
Mm-hmm.
And you're
What
at
time-
minus 3.5 dB over here on the program.
I don't know what that means.
I got you.
Yo, what time are you gonna be there tomorrow?
I know they said the doors open at 4:30. Probably not gonna make it there at 4:30. I'll roll in maybe 5:30, 6ish.
It's gonna be like one of those bookoramas that we used to do back in high school, where you like sleep there and you come in your pajamas and shit.
I need to download my
'Cause
ticket. I don't even know how to do that.
There's a ton of people fighting. I saw my boy Sione did a flyer for all the people, and I was like, Jesus.
Yo, it's huge. Like, I couldn't believe how many people were on this fucking card. I honest to God think there's 20 something fights.
I gotta get my shit together, man. My fucking ticket, it's like kind of like a digital thing on my phone. You know, Dre's like, how come you don't pay me? I'm like, well, I'll pay you when I see you. And it's like, motherfucker, there's so many things you can do to pay me on your phone. And I'm just like,
Hey, now that we're talking about that,
Oh, here we go.
I'm glad you bring this up, right?
I guess. I
So-
don't know. I may not be.
In the group text,
Yeah.
Dre's all, hey, bought the tickets.
Yeah. You paid
Here's
him
the
right there.
prices. You can pay me. You can send it to my Venmo,
Yeah.
or you can just pay me when we get there, right?
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm like, I'll just give you cash when we get there.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm like, cool. The next day is like, hey, here's my Venmo. Just so you got it. I'm like,
Oh, what a dickhead.
okay. So like, yeah, nudging me. Now it's not cool to pay you there. So
Hey, I just bought that rock. I don't need to put money back
and
in
that's
there.
that's exactly where I was going. I'm glad you cut me off.
Sorry,
So,
dude.
I had a joke loaded in there, but yeah.
God damn it.
The fucking Shane Company says, "Hey, bud,
Hey, you better have your friends Venmo you some fucking your deposit.
your friend's looking a little dry right now, bud." Oh fuck!
Oh, it's so fucking funny. That's so funny. I commented on Facebook, and I said, "Fuck yeah, bro! It's about time she said yes." So she answered. She goes like, "It's about time he asked."
Right?
I'm like, no.
I sent him a thing, and I was like, hey man, by the way, congratulations, man, it's about time. And he goes, oh really, you're one of those? And I'm like, well, no, I was just trying to be positive. I was gonna tell you don't do it, but I mean,
Dude,
I've had way too many failed relationships.
I also texted him and I said, dude, I'm just so you know, with all due respect, I'm going to roast you because of, you know, how long it took you to just propose. And he goes, I know, I'm just lazy. I'm like, oh, no. I'm not talking about the years you've been with this girl. I'm talking about the minutes, the 27 minutes that it took you to just say, would you marry me? I'm like, you're the king of editing shit. Why don't you just go to the? I mean, like, I do that on free apps.
He's all. It was a stormy 1998 morning.
Shit, dude.
He's all,
I'm like, are you gonna propose? Because you're talking about the surgery you had on your back. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
why is this circling back
There's
to
people
you?
waiting for me, dude. People are like guiding me. I'm like, is this motherfucker gonna look at me or what?
Hold on. You're like, hold on.
I'm like, he hasn't asked. Just fucking wait. Yo, we had a fucking a windstorm that came through. The inspector was like, fuck this, we're not welding. Take that shit off. They decide. So you know when they're welding and it's too windy, they decide to bring the tent.
Yep.
Dude, they had 4 guys hanging to this fucking tent.
Oh shit.
It was just like, and then one of those, wave of this gushing wind took the fucking thing and he hit one of the guys on the elbow.
Ooh.
He was like, dude, my whole arm is numb. And yeah, the inspector's like, We're not welding anymore.
Yeah, because correct me if I'm wrong, when it comes to arc welding,
Yeah.
the gases that surround the arc have to be there. So if it's windy,
Yeah.
it's no gusto, right?
It's no gusto. It's no good. Did you ever see that? Oh, we gotta find it.
Inside
You
joke.
say you had a thing to find it.
I'll look it up. We'll find it. Remind me. So anyway,
Let's get out of here, eh?
yeah.
You got anything else? B, where they can find you? I'm sorry, dude.
Until I'm.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
Until my computer is built and I can get a GPU.
Just give me your address.
Twitch.tv.
No, your home address, asshole.
Yeah. Yeah. You can
So
come there.
they can come and hire you for bar mitzvahs and shit.
Ding my doorbell. Twitch.tv/DJ Bad Boy Brian, or you can find me at twitch.tv/DJ Eflex801. That is Eflex with 2 X's.
Eflex.
Eflex.
Sweet.
What about you, sexy?
JSim_68 on the
Sim or
Instagram.
Sims?
Whatever.
Okay.
The Facebook, just put my name in there. It'll pop right up, I'm sure. If that doesn't work, find me on the other side of the Beehive. I'm sure I will get to you at that point.
Yeah.
If not, Angel will beat me to it.
Yeah.
And I'll give out both of their numbers after the show. So. $5
You can find me on OnlyFans at Angel Severa, also on Facebook.
That one's your dad's. Give me
Oh, my
yours.
bad. I gotta call my dad. I don't know. Thanks, dude. And on Instagram, I think I'm Ange Cervera. And also, don't forget to follow the Beehive on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yes.
Anything else, sexies?
I'm good. Happiest CBD.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to our sponsor, Happiest CBD.
Premium CBD products. Again, I'm still using the sleep. Fucking love it.
That's another thing I'm taking with me, with my belt, my Yeti, and my pair of shorts.
The roll-on, outstanding on my wrist. Dude, I'm telling you, there's something to it. I'm loving it. Yeah. Beating off is not a fucking crime
Again,
anymore.
we could have mentioned that before. Hey, everybody, until next time, take care of yourselves. We will see you on the other side of the Beehive.
Peace.